live. Welcome to Baldur Gate 4? This is Dying of Exposure. I am joined by the immaculate TripleARawn for a first-time playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3 in reality. TripleARawn, what do you know about Baldur's Gate? You've never played D&D in your life before, certainly not on this very channel.
Yeah.
What do you know about Baldur's Gate?
So I know that Baldur's Gate 3 was a game that a couple of my friends were extremely into, and I heard a lot about it, but I don't remember a whole lot. I know that it's set in the D&D universe, and if I recall correctly, I think the original, I think of it as the original, the previous one. Did I say 3 earlier? I meant 2. Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 were games that, like, the other Steve was super into.
Yeah.
I think it was
a different Steve,
but
a lesser thing.
Yeah.
It was. I think it might have been hex tiled in those days. This is free roam, obviously, because we live in the future now. We're gonna get into this Baldur's Gate 3 action here. First time playthrough, we've probably made sure that we're not going to get banned off of Twitch and made sure all the nudity is gone. I think I remember. It would be totally like you. Well, not actually this far because it would get the channel banned, right? But it would be kind of like you if it wouldn't get the channel banned, for you to be like, oh, I guess nudity's there.
Oh, yeah. If it wouldn't get the channel banned, 100%. I'd just be like, nudity on, whatever.
Nudity on. I would too. Okay, so I just recommend playing it normal. Normal isn't particularly challenging, but I died a few times in it. I mean, this is D&D, so like you are literally just playing. So you know the tabletop system well enough. I think you could come up to Tactician if you want to. If you want to prove your gamer worth. Yeah, you FromSoft gooner, you.
I'll give Balanced a shot and see how that feels, and if I feel like...
You can always turn it up.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Saberjack? Welcome. Yeah, and hey, Kimmy.
What's up, Saberjack? What's up, Kimmy? TripleARawn needs an excuse to play Baldur's Gate, so we turn it into content, and that's the excuse.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like, oh, well, now I'm hanging out with someone. It's a social thing.
Yeah, exactly. And plus, it gives me an excuse to actually set that time aside, especially because I've been like so head down in like my own projects these days. So.
Yep. As you can see, this overlay is amazing and immaculate, but I'm not going to keep talking too much other than to note I'm not playing with TripleARawn. I'm just watching and commenting.
Yeah. And also, I'm coming in, like, I know I've seen the characters, I've seen fan art of them, I've seen, like, a handful of memes, so I have, like, some vague notion. Like, I know kind of, sort of who that is. Like, I know she... Like, I don't really know who she is, but I kind of get her general vibe, her deal.
She's the angry one.
Yeah. The angry one had some sort of, like, awful past or something, you know, the terrible things have happened.
Shocking in a TTRPG campaign, video game.
I mean, we're watching something terrible happening to her right now.
Right now, exactly, right? It's... This is one of my favorite things about this game. It really establishes itself and like what the vibe's gonna be, because you're watching this, and you're thinking it's like, oh, gross, brain slug.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh no, here, no, oh no, oh, we're just showing it. We're just showing it.
Yeah.
It's like, welcome to Baldur's Gate. We don't cut away from the eye stuff.
Oh, God. That's how the game starts. And that, like, that actually happened? Or am I dreaming?
No, this is real time. This is your character now receiving this.
Great.
Yeah, this is the actual start of the game.
Sorry, I just noticed. Saber said we were their number one watched in the recap. That's amazing.
Yeah. Okay. You might want to accept. You can always turn them off later. You might want to accept them just to teach you where things are in the thing.
Yeah.
Also understand, I'm going to be terrible at helping you on where things are because I, of course, played with a controller the whole time. So mouse and keyboard Not my forte. All right, so you of course are so not one of the origin characters.
Yeah, no.
So instead, we're doing a yeah. Click on the custom character there, and then what species are you gonna be, TripleARawn?
That's a great question. So there's obviously like stat things to consider, but you know me, I kind of go with my heart, like whatever feels right.
Yeah.
I don't like to fully
Yeah.
optimize things. And oh yeah, and so Saber, you're kind of new to, like, I'm new to Baldur's Gate 3, but you're kind of new to my playstyle. Steve and Chimera are already very familiar with this, but like my first time through a game, if it's like an option, if it's possible or it makes sense, I always like to do an unarmed or fist weapons run. And so like that's what I've done with like all the Soulses, that's what I've done with all the Fallouts. Like it honestly, it like going back, it started with I think either Shadowrun or Dungeons and Dragons. It was one of the like the very early games that I did. I was like, wait, you can be a, yeah, it was D&D, because I was like, you can be a monk? And so like I just had this huge fascination with like completing games with my fists whenever possible. And so I always make a punch man of some sort.
We're gonna use the word fisting a lot in this stream, is what we're saying.
It's fisting time. I kind of like Dragonborn. I'm feeling
Everyone kind of likes Dragonborn. You're right to do it.
Now I may revisit this because I do kind of want to see. I either want to make myself or I want to make like a silly little goblin man. But we'll see.
Yes, a monk indeed, Saber. That is the class that will be played.
Oh yeah, absolutely a monk.
And then make sure you gotta do the full Dragonborn experience, so you can individually edit their appearance as well, of course.
They got fighters and stuff.
Yeah, it's a button down at the very bottom by their feet.
Okay. I see.
And so you pick, so you first pick you first pick the species, and then it takes you into the editor for that.
Now, character creators, in my experience, are notoriously like you can get real silly with the human faces, but for whatever reason, like a lot of the animal faces you can't get too silly with. So I'm really
not usually.
Yeah.
And so and Baldur's Gate kind of brings it. You can get a little bit weird, but Baldur's Gate kind of brings it in a little bit. With a lot of its like specific things.
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Oh, I see.
Be wary.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
More of those wretched things.
Damn, there's a lot of variety. All right.
Mm-hmm.
We'll start there. The crest.
Oh no. There we go.
Okay. I really, really do want to make a good scaly boy, but this is like leaning a little too cool and a little too far away from the silly for me. So.
Yeah, that's Dragonborn are very cool. It's very hard to make them look anything other than like hot and cool.
Yeah,
so,
right, exactly.
So yeah, like the worst Dragonborn is like a 9 out of 10.
Yeah. Maybe I just make a me. That feel like
make a little you.
Okay.
Yeah, and don't worry. I think I can't remember if Baldur's Gate kept in the species-specific benefits, but it did strip out any detriments.
Okay.
Cool. So there's no like negatives for a specific thing.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it just sort of just is like, man, you do you.
All right. I think. Do I want to be a little gnome punching everyone in the dick? I think I do.
Maybe.
Want to look like an iguana with a fan taped to my head? Hell yeah. That face.
Oh yeah. There's definitely a broadcast delay from Steam versus what you're seeing, which is not really a problem. It's just now that you're like into it, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm now seeing that. I'm now recognizing enough things, but that's fine.
Oh, yeah. So I looked at the Twitch, and I'm still on the Dragonborn over there.
Oh yeah, and then the Twitch is even further delayed. So yeah.
The cock knocker. You know, in honor of my punch people's lineage, I'm gonna go with half elf because that was my first punch person's.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. 100% fine. Edit a character. You can pick your pronouns and your voice and all that good stuff.
Let's
Hells.
be wary. This place is trapped.
It's opened.
More of those wretched things.
There's magic keeping this chest.
Are they all just kind of like?
Next.
Yeah, they're all British.
Let's.
Yeah, okay. British and gravitas, no like silly guys.
Yeah, nobody's super sassy. When they're sarcastic, the lower voiced characters tend to have, regardless of the kind of range, the lower voiced characters tend to deliver the sassier lines, like the funnier lines, a little bit better.
Okay. Cool.
It might just be because the timbre naturally sounds better in sarcasm.
Yeah, that might be it. Nah, fresh face.
Fresh face, why not?
Okay, so I'm already into this, but I just realized I'm looking at this hair, and I remembered one of the themes that I've been doing. And again, I'm already committed to my current thing, but one of the themes that I've been doing is like my Elden Ring guy, who is the Hawaiian Punch guy. I carried him over into Street Fighter 6 and made a character based on him, and I could have done that here. And maybe I'll do that in a future playthrough, but yeah.
Yeah. Maximum freckle quantity. No, that's what you need.
Let's see. Let's do something like that. Freckles. Vitiligo. That's cool. They have that. All right, that was.
Is it pronounced fit? So, I will admit, I don't know how patchy melanin different skin is pronounced. It's either vitiligo or vitiligo, and I don't know which one it is because I've only heard it rapped. And it was by MC Frontalot, and the words do what he wants them to do. So they speech out. So I don't know which one it is.
I don't either. I've always just assumed vitiligo, but it might be vitiligo.
Vitiligo.
Yeah. Vitiligo.
Yeah, you gotta have some face tats. Why not? You could look like an insane clown posse member. Think of it that way.
God. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna make me, and then I'm gonna go back. Remind me to go back to the makeup and play around with Juggalo options.
Yeah, don't worry. Eventually, you will get to a point where you can go to a mirror and change your appearance.
Okay.
And so
excellent.
Oh, also check the box that says all eye colors.
Why? There's got to be a reason that they do it that way, but what a strange choice.
I think. Yeah, it is a strange choice so that you can get all the fun, the like the least natural ones.
Yeah. No teardrop.
No emo teardrop for you.
All right.
A little. Hair's the most important. I'm excited to see it when it comes up.
Let's see.
God, you look like you're going to try and press yourself. The first blonde-haired version of you, I'm like, this white guy is wearing penny loafers right now.
Right? I'm saying. All right, let's see. Yeah, that's the view I need. This is
the hair color is so extra.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Get to those hawks.
Yeah.
Or hawk-like looks.
The
those side cuts.
Hawk-likes. Ooh. Hold on. What is this called? Quaham. A nice way. Yeah. So I found the Quaham about 10-15 seconds ahead of where you're at, I think, and it's basically. Well, my dad's not gonna see this. It's basically my dad's hairstyle. just like the big bald spot right there.
Big bald spot in the center. Yep.
Yeah, I've like got it partially. It's starting to go that way.
You're getting there.
I don't think we'll ever fully reach what he's at, thanks to my mom. But like, yeah, it's the mark is there.
Yeah, I deeply appreciate that my hairline receded back when I was like 26, and then was like, and done.
Yeah.
You already had a big forehead. You now have an even bigger forehead. But this is the until you're in their like 60s, 70s. This is your forehead now. Yeah. And I'm like, that's fine. I'll take that. Now that I'm in my the older I get, the more appropriate my hairline is for my age. That's what it is. It's not that you decide to get fit or take care of your hair. It's that you get old enough where whatever you're at is acceptable. And people are like, well, yeah, but they're like 50, so they're not going to work out every day. That's insane. They have other things to do. Maybe they have bad knees. Yeah. I just need you to be 100% prepared that, as with the universal Baldur's Gate experience of, it's like, so I booted it up and I played it for 2 hours. I made my character. Yeah. And then I got to play the like opening cutscene portion of it, and then I had to stop. Because that's just the nature of a good RPG.
Yep. I'm fully
they
ready.
had to come correct. It's a D&D game. Like, they had to go as close as they could to I like these I love a highlight too, but they had to go intensity wise with a with like it's much customization as we can get away with before it gets unwieldy.
Yeah. It's always a crucial balance you want to try to strike. All right. That's close.
What's your facial hair gonna be? That's the key.
Yeah. All right, there's that. Wait, is there more that I can do? Are there sliders?
With facial hair, it's mostly just color and section.
Oh no, I just mean like facial sliders.
Oh, face slider?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you go back into edit appearance, and then eyes, general, like scroll down. I'm trying to remember, and of course I'm on a delay here. Yeah. I feel like you can do things, I just don't know where it is on the PC.
Okay.
Interface.
Well, I'm not gonna sweat it too hard because you can change the appearance later.
You can change it later.
Yeah. All right, so we'll go with that.
Maybe you just click on parts of his face. Maybe that's it.
Oh yeah, I could see that. Let me try that real quick. Nope. That's okay.
Okay. Yeah. The menu's a little bit more explicit with a controller interface.
Yeah.
And so what kind of half elf do you want to be?
Let's see. Fleet of Foot. Firebolt. I think I'm definitely going with Fleet of Foot. That feels good for
yeah, because you're gonna be a monk.
Yeah. Yeah, monk. Flurry of blows, baby.
Yep, that's what you need.
Yeah. It's like slipping into an old pair of shoes.
Flurry of blows, stunning strike, it's over.
Hell yeah. All right, background acolyte. Guardian extra character. Sorry, just catching up. Google says vitiligo. Okay. Or vitiligo. Thought teardrop. MS-13. No, teardrop has a bunch of meanings at this point, but like largely, teardrop meant like, as well. What I learned was that it meant like you knew somebody that died when you were in prison, or you killed somebody. One of those.
Yeah, you put the little teardrops. You do a stick and poke tattoo for the teardrops. Classic.
Yeah. And you're in the top 10% of Urquan Masters watchers. Yeah, that makes sense. Honestly, I bet we're probably like in the top 10% of System Shock 1 streamers.
yeah, certainly the original version.
Yeah. We streamed like 6 hours of that. It's 99%.
Again, I still stand. That game was much less unpleasant to play than I was prepared for it to be. It was still awkward as hell, control scheme wise, but like it was not actually nearly as frustrating as I was ready for it to be.
Right.
Which I deeply appreciate, where it's like, oh no, this is cool. I understand why people got this, became a seminal kind of influence game.
Yeah, same. Yeah, like the UI, especially like with like they kind of like sort of made they fell upon the idea of WASD ish, like before it was even a thing. Except it was what, SZXC?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, it was just like a little bit lower and different, but yeah.
Yeah.
It was still very much in the same like cross pattern, and then that made sense with all of its leaning and crouching for it to be like, oh, and then you go over to the row beside that with your index finger and do those things.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Trying to figure out what your background's gonna be.
Yeah.
And then abilities wise, okay, you know the deal. Obviously, you need a high dex, and everything. I'm just gonna say, here's my question for you, TripleARawn, because I played it one way, other people play it a different way. I played it the way where unless I accidentally did something that I did not actually intend to do, like I misclicked or I misdid a thing, and even then, only if it was consequential. I went with the dice rolls are the dice rolls, man. That's the game.
Yep.
If I fail a check, I fail a check. And everything. And so I like that methodology. I think it's more fun when you fail an intelligence roll and you're like, I guess I'm never gonna know what that is supposed to be. And everything. I guess I gotta go figure it out. And it's like, that's why you have a squad, so that you have someone that's good at the skills. Good at the skills you need them to be. And so I will say this from my experience. Let me think. Other than one, well, I guess no. I'm just going through the roles of the thing. There are two characters that are charisma leaning. There's a warlock and a rogue that are both charisma leaning, and so but you can always restat when you want to as well. Oh, is this your buddy?
Oh, is that what this is? Because
is it your guardian? I want to say is what he is.
I just assumed that it lost my.
I wasn't looking at the screen. So I don't know if it lost everything.
When I changed it from high elf, it was like, oh, you get a totally different face now. Can I save?
Go back to your high elf build or half elf and see if it. Okay.
Yeah, at least
that one looks more like you.
Can I save it?
I don't know.
Oh, I see what's happening. It's like randomizing things slightly. Well, shit, whatever.
It's still got your hair and beard.
Yeah, it's good enough.
I'd argue this is aesthetically closer than you than there's some random white dude.
Yeah. Let me see. Where? All right. So what the fuck do I just? That's dumb.
What?
Like when I switched to wood elf, it's like, oh, you have to rebuild your entire face again.
Oh, boo.
Yeah. All right, face tattoos later.
Okay, I'm gonna do my job as the kind of stream host. I'm going to look up how you specifically edit things because I can do that on my phone.
Okay. Dope.
So I'm gonna look that up while you're kind of how specifically edit features.
I just noticed the lady singing in my ears.
Oh yeah, that's you're gonna hear this person sing a lot. This is also a diegetic voice in the game. You're gonna meet the character that sings like
Sick.
this.
Awesome. All right, my wood elf looks like
so
me kind of again, I think.
In BG3 PC.
Color.
Yeah.
That feels more. All right. Closer. All right. Jesus Christ.
We'll just wait till we get to the magic mirror, and then we can do
Yeah.
that. It's being difficult, and it wants to give me YouTube videos. Little fun fact. So that song, which is called "Down by the River,"
Down by the river.
yeah,
Okay.
and so because there's the main orchestral theme which kind of hits in with the like dun 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 dun, and then it eventually gets to a piece of it where it goes dun 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 dun, which is also mimicked by down 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 by the river and everything. And so like that's like the theme of Baldur Gate 3, which is funny because in the pre-release, in the early access version, there was a river and it mattered, and then that got taken out of the main game. So the actual full release. So the theme of it is like there's rivers in the game, but like the main theme had a very like thing that was at the beginning of the game that is not at the beginning of the game now. And so I love how that worked, but they're like, but the song's a bop though, so no need to change it.
Yeah. Amazing.
But yeah, do you want to just go with default stats? You can always restart a stat later.
Yeah, I don't. Because I'm gonna need the wisdom for like monk abilities and stuff, right?
I don't remember what if you have spells as a monk, what they go off.
You have
of.
like key stuff.
Yeah, you have key stuff. And like the I think the biggest challenge for people, but I don't think it will be for you, is the biggest challenge for people is the freaking brains, the failing charisma stuff where you're trying to like can talk your way out of stuff. Again, once you like, because whoever talks to the person is the person that has to roll those checks. You can't then be like, hey buddy, how about we use your stats on this? And of course you can pivot who you're doing that with, but then you're not playing you. So I think a lot of people get really frustrated with it when they can't talk their way out of stuff. But like other than that, but like I don't know if that's necessarily bad, because I know you love a good failure. So like it's kind of a balance. And
I'm super down to just roll with 10 charisma and just kind of get that experience, and then I'll have like, because like the slick talking person is a whole other archetype that'll be a lot of fun to play. So yeah. All right, I think I'm.
Then it's got your skill proficiencies as well already preset, and you can change those if you want to change them around. But they're pretty standard monk.
Okay.
Kind of like.
Where are the skill
like
proficiencies?
Things.
Oh, okay.
They're right below the main stats, and so you have the change option if you want to change which skills you're proficient in.
Stealth. Actually, yeah, I will take a look. Yeah, insight. Yeah, acrobatics. That's yeah, that's fine. All right. Shall we then?
I think we shall.
Excellent. Tav. Nah, your name's gonna be.
Yeah, what's your character name gonna be?
Let's see.
The most important part of the game.
Mr. Fister. Or
yeah. You could just name him Kit Fisto after the Star Wars Jedi.
Yes.
It's one of the greatest names in fiction for is Kit Fisto, because it's so bad, but it kind of wraps itself back around to good.
Right? Seriously. Like, yeah. George was cooking with that one.
Yeah. Mon Calamari, not cooking. Kit Fisto, cooking.
Oh, we are absolutely. Where's that? No, I can't have. What? I can't have a Dragonborn?
Oh, Guardian? For your. Yeah, no, you cannot have a Dragonborn for your Guardian. I know, it's shocking.
Is there
I'm sure there's a mod that fixes that. There is a reason for that. There is a canonical reason for that.
Fine. So, okay, so what is the Guardian? Is the Guardian like an actual other person that exists in the world, or are they some weird like?
Yeah, you interact with them, and the general wisdom is that you make your guardian someone you want to fuck.
Okay.
You don't have to do that. It's just what people tend to do, and I think that really makes them a much more entertaining part of the game.
Yeah.
If they're super hot.
Amazing. Okay. Do they have story significance?
They have extremely you don't see them pretty early on, so you don't see them for a while, and you're like, what was that guardian about? When am I going to run into them? And then later in Act 1 and all through Act 2 and Act 3, they have extreme story significance.
Okay. All right. Cool. See, that's really cool. I'm excited to see what that's like, because the last big fantasy game I played, Dragon's Dogma 2, has like the thing where you make your pawn, but like your pawn is like not actually a person. It's really weird. And so yeah, no, I'm excited to see what the Guardian is all about.
Yeah. But yeah, everyone's like, oh, okay, I'm done with that. Oh no, I have to make another character. And when they get real deep into the customization, they're like, oh, this is all I'm doing now. This is the game. It's just making characters. And it's like, yeah, that's the D&D experience right there. You make a bunch of characters, and maybe you get to play it. Just randoming it till you get someone that's like fun and weird.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I did. Where I'm like, all right, that's sufficiently cool enough.
Yeah. Or I could do the super ultra corny thing and make Shubs, and then show
You've done
her
that
later.
before.
Yeah, that is true. I've done that in like other FromSoft games and played as her. But like, oh no! Also in Dragon's Dogma 1. That's right. So the reason I feel so weirdly about Dragon's Dogma pawns, and if you don't know what Dragon's Dogma pawns is, just bear with me. It's a whole thing. I'm not going to get like too super deep into it, but I think the particular reason I feel so weird about them is because like I played Dogma 1 not knowing like what the pawn's whole deal was, and so I made my pawn look like Shubs, and I was like, "Yay, we're playing together!" And then it turns out like they're not actually people, and it's like their relationship to you is really fucking weird. It's like they call you master and stuff, and I was like.
You just make eye contact with Shubs every time that audio comes on. And you're like, yeah, Shubs.
Yeah, that's right.
That's our dynamic.
Yeah, we'll roll with it. Just always with blood on her face.
Oh yeah, that's canon.
Yeah. Is it even doing anything? Oh, okay, it is. Yeah. Freckles?
I get that freckle intensity all the way to maximum.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
yeah, that looks cute.
What's funny is when you're playing multiplayer with other people, everyone has their like. Usually, you can usually if you're like playing on someone's game and you're just kind of playing alongside them and everything like that. Usually, you just kind of watch their cutscenes and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But whenever there's cutscenes with the Guardian, everybody gets to have their own cutscene with their own Guardian simultaneously, and so that's dope. Also, when you play multiplayer with people, the game acknowledges that there's multiple player characters.
Mm-hmm.
So when you so like you as your character can have your conversation, so you can separate it so that I'm not doing that, I'm just watching you, and I was just watching Kelsey's, but I could have, in theory, both Kelsey and I could have just played it the first time together, had our own conversations with everyone, our own relationships with everyone, all that stuff, and the game recognizes that, and I think that's super cool.
Yeah.
I just had already played through the game, so I was like, no, I'm just here to kind of watch and hang out. Well, I watch you make different choices than I would have made.
Yeah.
And
what
everything.
A cool way of implementing that.
But I like that it gave you both kind of versions where it's like I'm along for the ride versus I'm I'm playing my own game alongside you. We're in the party together, but we're both experiencing the full story of the game.
Yeah.
And everything. I think it's a really cool thing. You do have to kind of play a little bit of like who's the one who's doing this in certain particular moments, but they're pretty obvious where it's like, all right, this is going to be a big old story thing, and the game can only have one logical decision here. But all the little conversations, the flirty relationships, the things do.
Can you like change anything about their class or anything, or is it just appearance?
Nope, it's just appearance.
Okay.
They are not a companion like your other companions are.
Okay, dope.
They're a deeply important NPC.
Sweet. Let's see. A whole game where you create characters. That would be sick. Yeah,
It's called The Sims. That's called The Sims. It's just The Sims. It's The Sims.
Okay, yeah.
We already have that. It's called The Sims.
Nailed
it. I mean, it doesn't go as broad as we might like it to go, but that's essentially the game. Second Life. Second Life also accurate. Maybe World of Warcraft, I guess, a little bit. As it aged.
All right. I think we're ready.
Think you're ready to venture forth?
Yep. Let's sally.
And minus the Guardian, everything else, like with your own character, you can just be like, I want to. Not only can you change your appearance, you can like fully change your build.
So
okay,
so like full respecs is the thing.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
What a nice DM.
Great. Yeah. What a and it does cost money. It costs a paltry amount of money that everyone has to play. So like it's like maybe for a little bit you're like, no, that's kind of expensive, and by like 20-30 hours in the game you're like, oh, I could just do this for fun.
Nice.
Which is a really cool thing to do on a 100+ hour game. It's really like, you might not replay this, you might not have time, so if you want to try out some other things, keep a save here before you finish it and then switch over to a different build and see what fighting in that is like.
Very cool. I'm gonna have to remember to do that. Save at crucial points. All right, let's go.
The share stream from your side hasn't caught up yet, so I'm still just staring at fantasy shoves. There we go. Now that'll give you an idea of the delay. I know it's just the Mind Flayer cutscene.
You know, I completely forgot about making shoves. I just like hit randomize. And I was like, all right, yeah, this works. But you know what? Headcanon, fantasy shoves.
Fantasy shoves.
Can I change the Guardian's appearance?
No.
Damn it.
Guardian's locked in.
All right, whatever.
You could be like so many other Baldur's Gate players and just keep starting the game again and again.
Yeah.
I cannot express how dope this intro is. It's so exciting, as like it's so dramatic of a way to start a game as a cutscene.
I especially Wilhelm.
Yep, of course.
I especially love how they're like, you're here for Dungeons and Dragons. Here's a Mind Flayer and a dragon right off the bat.
Yep.
Here's a bunch of dragons. Ooh, and dragon riders.
No, I think for the I'm not bothered to do anything about it now because we're into the game.
Mm-hmm.
But I think for the next stream we're gonna try this if you just stream it on Discord to me.
Okay.
If you just share your screen,
mm-hmm.
Because the delay on this is relatively significant.
Yeah.
On this capture,
mm-hmm.
And there's no way for me to like fix that in our combo.
Yeah.
And so, but that's fine. It's the first one, and we'll be doing plenty of these because this game is a huge ass game.
Yeah.
And it's dope, and you're gonna be like, I want to play this more times this week, Steve. Can we stream it at this time or this time? Please give me an excuse to play it. Because it really is a reason to get people like, is this D&D? And it's like, well, it's not quite this good all the time, but like, but yeah, it is kind of this, and they're like, oh shit, that's dope as fuck,
right?
So it did get a lot of people. I know a lot of people that went to it, and they have a decent amount of stats that might just be advertising fluff of like how many people. Like survey information on how many people played Baldur's Gate 3 and then started playing D&D after it.
Nice.
Which is what happens when you have one of the best game studios of RPGs on the planet make your video game for you.
Yeah. That dragon needs to hydrate more.
So many of them do.
Yeah, you'll know the shot when you see it.
Wouldn't it be wild if this game was first-person perspective and you did all that work on your character design just to have it not be visible most of the game?
That would be incredible.
I'm sure someone's made a mod for it or is making a mod for it. I love that they start the game off and it's like, oh no, the city, and then they're like, now you're in the house. And you're like, well, fuck, I am absolutely screwed. No, the truly challenging thing about wanting to like really fully experience this game is every origin character has different things that happen if you play them than you do as your own Tav custom character. Mm-hmm. And there's also the Dark Urge character, which is a different customizable origin character. So there's like 7 or 8 different playthroughs if you want to be like, oh, if you want to see all the scenes and all the interactions on it. And everything, no. And I'm like, that's like 1,000 hours of video game. Jesus, guys. Come out of that pod, okay. Buddy.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay, so I believe it's click walk, if I recall correctly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's click walk, and then I don't know any of the other things. I cannot help you with hotkeys. I do not know them. But that's why we had the tooltips on, is so that you could be like, oh, okay.
Let's go touch the Mind Flayer pod.
This is why.
Interesting times.
This is why Kelsey, when they played this game, had their controller plugged into their laptop, and so when they were wandering around, they'd use their controller, and then when it got to battles, they'd use the mouse and keyboard or inventory management and everything. And you can do that. Sometimes it'll crash the game occasionally because it'll be like, oh no! But I don't think we had too many of them. What's in your space inventory, though?
My space inventory. Oh, yeah.
That's a callback to a very old meme. And what you gotta do is open the space inventory, and...
that sounds really familiar, but I can't place it.
It's like a long video of someone describing the worst tactical game that they could imagine.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I remember that.
But yeah.
All right, let's open the sphincter. Oh, wait, hold on. There's a Mind Flayer here. There is stuff.
Yeah, you do want to explore. There's stuff everywhere. Automatic healing, always very nice in early game.
What's inside?
But yeah, you want to loot stuff, you want to click on stuff, you want to do all the things. There is, in theory, a key that you can, a key on your keyboard that will kind of automatically bring up a lot of the highlightable things, and I can't remember what that is. So that you can like quickly like look at a scene and be like, okay, there's stuff near me over there. I should go to that. There's
That's
stuff near me
cool.
Still alive.
I just discovered control click.
Might be other survivors.
Oh, to just go to the thing you're interested in?
And attack.
The amount of times I feel like you're gonna just attack someone just to see what happens and get yourself killed is high.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Saber.
Yeah, good to see you, Saber. Good night. Yeah.
But yeah, this is what I like about this game is that it has that RPG thing. Oh yeah.
Parasite now writhing behind your eye.
Ooh. Nat 20 on my first roll of the game. That's a good sign.
Yep. It's probably for the best.
Yeah.
And this does like good DM rules where nat 20s always count as critical successes,
Nice.
which is nice. It doesn't do that whole like, well, not on skill checks. Screw that noise.
The casing is fragile.
All right, let's reach towards the pool.
Slightest touch could cause it to crumble.
I know what's gonna happen. I haven't seen it yet, but I knew what choice you were gonna make.
You know I've got to push the big red button if you put in front of me.
Yep. Oh man, if only there was a way to heal your hit points all the way to the top again.
I know, right?
So good. Being like, okay, so things have consequences. It's good passive tutorial where it's like, we're not gonna punish you for having fun.
Yeah.
But you will be punished later for doing this. Just know that.
All right, sphincter time, I think.
I'm gonna hold off on any kind of like, oh, you should do this and everything. I'm not gonna backseat drive because I think it's important for you to just like experience the game. There is we may not even get to it this session, but there is one thing I'm gonna tell you to do. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's beneficial when you eventually get party members that can use it. There's a particular weapon you can potentially pick up in this first area that's like the best two-handed weapon of Act 1.
Nice.
And so I will reveal that when the time comes, and you can make the decision if you want to try for it. But it's something that like was like the first thing that spread around on the internet. It's like, no, you need to get this weapon, for it, and it'll work well for any of your like heavies.
Dope. Okay. Excellent. Whoa, hey.
Because it's sick, and it was the weapon I had until Act 1, or until Act 2, on one of my playthroughs, and I was like, yes.
I hear something. There's something happening.
Oh yeah. There should be something you can interact with to let you go up a floor, I think, if you haven't already.
Here we go. My guy's like, I sense something that needs destroying. Is begging for it.
Yeah, it makes not having to swing the camera around all the time nice to do that control click.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Get out of there.
Oh no. Maybe you have to go back to that other room now.
Yep.
Because I don't remember where the next one is. It's in here, so there's more of them in here, but...
What are you shooting at me?
I like this delay for the purposes of I can't answer all your questions.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't know yet.
Yeah, and then once you get there, it'll be like, oh, it's this thing.
Release us.
Yeah, you should figure out how to jump.
How to jump. All right.
I think it's on your menu at the bottom. There's like a leaping icon that's in the top left. Z, I want to say, on the controller.
Oh, okay.
And then you can jump over like dangerous, gross areas that hurt you.
Nice. Okay. And I just figured out how to rotate the camera too.
Yeah, baby.
I was like, it feels like the type of game where I should be able to jump, but maybe I don't know. I'm used to like, oh, not that. I guess I'm used to games like this being like, no, you don't get to jump.
Yeah. No, and jumping is in combat a bonus action, not an action. So you can make your choices on burning a bonus action to leap over something or get a little bit more distance, because you can jump. If you jump, usually you can get a little bit more distance than just like direct walking. I can't remember the formula now, but like you can it eats some of your movement, but not an equivalent amount to the amount you actually go.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
it burns blood.
Yeah. Whoa, what the fuck? What was that? Oh, it must be this thing.
What? Oh wait.
The
Why am I
neural
saying
apparatus?
black?
Nope. Well, if it is, I can't do anything.
Are you talking about the thing that's talking to you?
The things that I assume the things that are talking to me are the brains in the jar, but like something was shooting me, I feel like, or hurting me.
Release us.
No, there's a person in like a bed or on like a platform that's in the upper area.
Oh, okay.
On like a surgical chair in the upper stairs of this zone. If you go up to the not further out of this area, if you go if you go up to a certain zone, there, yeah, it's the body in the chair.
Oh, okay.
I think they're called Minath.
Yeah.
There we go. Now it's got to the cutscene portion, so I'm a little bit more. Yeah, this is grim as fuck immediately.
Yeah.
From this place. From this place, you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in
I
expectation.
think you're past the point of saving. Tell me what to do.
Before they return. They return.
I love the idea of the gamer that plays something like this that just like bounces and doesn't engage.
Yeah. It's like, nope, not my problem. Ah, 7. Boo.
Yeah, Kelsey, very different kind of playthrough, would save scum constantly to get to the successes, which I understand as well, because they're like, I'm going to play this once and probably not again for years, so I want to know what it is.
You notice nothing unusual about the brain.
Break the skull. Jesus.
I want to say there's also the ability for a lot of the stuff that you've been breaking. There's an ability for you, maybe it's right click or something, for you to loot things instead of break them.
Oh, okay.
I can't. Yeah, and so
I'll give that another try then.
what are you gonna do to the brain?
I think I'm gonna destroy it. Oh, God. God.
Because I'm familiar with it, I have a little like preview reaction based off of your audio of being like, I know what you're looking at right now. Because I played it at least. Because I played the first act. I played the first act 3 times, and I played through the whole game twice. So like I definitely know the first act of this game very, very well. because it's great, and the rest of the game is also great. But like, it's hard for me to be like, and I should play this even more instead of all these other games I want to get to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in theory, when you examine something, if you can loot it, I think it lets you. I might be wrong though.
Okay.
But like, yeah, that's how you like use things and everything like that. So.
I hear footsteps. What the hell is running around? Okay, whatever. Time to mosey on out of here, I think.
I bet I know what the footsteps are. When you get across, you'll see what they eventually are.
Okay. Ooh.
The fucking outside background of this place is so good.
What, me?
Abomination. This is your end. Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes. My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
I need you to understand how much I love the character of Lizelle long term, but she is a bit of a challenge up front. She's not an easy character.
Seems fine to me.
Yep, I know, right?
Do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority.
I like her fine so far.
First,
A lot of people get grumpy with her because she's kind of a grumpy character. But at first, but like you just have to trust. It's like no, obviously she's not one now.
Yeah. Everyone's got their reasons.
I mean, reasonably, you're in a bad situation. Who should be friendly?
Right? Seriously, like that's why I'm like, I don't know. Like, yeah, it's fine. She's fine. All right.
It's time for fighting, my guy.
Let's see. Oh, here you go. Z C X dash.
You can also, I think, just click on them too if you want to activate them.
Topple. Dip. Oh, that's fucking cool.
What?
Dip.
Oh, the fact that you can dip your shit in something and then it infects it. Yeah, isn't that great?
Right? Yeah. All right. Sick. Improvised melee weapon. Fuck yes. All right. Let's go with. Oh, we gotta start with flurry of blows, baby.
Have to do it. Now you should still have your main action. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Swift and lethal.
That's the other nice, like the other thing that I think really drives this home is that that because you're controlling your party in combat, you really get to have like it's like, oh, I get to experience once you're a full party of four different kits, right? I get to experience 4 different skill sets in combat and like what they can do and everything like that. And so it really ups the satisfaction in my opinion.
Yeah, that is really cool.
Now, to the helm.
Surprisingly adequate.
Mm. I was a bard in my first playthrough, so I was not adequate at the combat stuff at first. That was very disappointed in me. Because if you miss a couple times, she insults you. In this first combat.
How much farther can I go?
The Illithid cradle let me lie down, so I laid down in it.
Yep. I mean, you had to.
Right?
You had to.
It's there.
It's there, and it doesn't do anything, which is what I love about it. It's like, of course it doesn't do anything. You're just lying on something.
Right?
Better not be cursed. Ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
Oh.
Before I start pushing buttons. Oh.
Oh, we have a little bit of a interruption to my feed of yours, and I just want to make sure Steam's doing a little loading thing, and I want to make sure if the stream, our conversation is still continuing. The stream looks like it's still going, so it looks like it's
I still see the stream on my end.
Yeah. Let me close and reopen this, and see if I can
pick up and add to wares. Yes.
There we go, and then what is that up there? That's a fun little thing that I don't know what it. Oh, it's the monitor because it's doing that. Go to friend. Watch game.
We have no time for stragglers.
Don't worry, stream. I'll get the thing up soon enough.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna stop doing things here in a sec.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend
I'm
to
actually
die for a stranger?
at what seems like it might be a time-sensitive point. I don't know if this game plays like that. There's somebody stuck at a pause.
Not broadly.
Okay.
No.
So I could just let the game run and it's not gonna like count down to any timer or anything.
No.
Okay. Cool. It's not gonna like be a certain number of actions and then the ship crashes.
No.
Okay.
No.
Cool. Good.
Why? Automatic.
Oh wait, well, that might actually be it. So I'm gonna wait.
Light flickers in his
Ooh,
eyes.
elaborate
He seems
reliquary.
totally unaware of his surroundings.
Come on.
Oh, what the hell are you? What the fuck?
What's hiding here?
That's me. That's this. Instead of automatic,
Death won't take
if
me.
I do it
yet.
as Windows 10. There we go. Don't worry, stream. I'm fixing the video.
Oh, should we take this opportunity to move it off of the Steam thing and try the Discord?
Yeah. Let's try the Discord thing
Okay.
actually. We've already been having issues and everything.
Yeah.
Let's try
All
the
right.
Discord thing. So
Stop
yeah.
the broadcast.
I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna stop watching you. Just because I don't need it anymore. I'm gonna close out of the friend thing. And I'm
All
gonna
right.
close out
I
of
am
the
now
stream thing.
streaming to Discord.
To Discord. Okay, give me just a moment.
Okay.
Because now that I'm not needing Steam, I can exit it out. And then I'm going to... I know, Steam, I know. Okay, so there's your thing. We're going to... How do I want to do this? I'm going to change up some stuff here a little bit. We're going to go with... I don't want it to look like that. Fine. This will be fine. Give me just a moment to or don't worry, stream. I'm just shaping things. You keep playing.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just examining the room, reading stuff.
Did you end up letting the person out?
Not yet. I'm putting off until like we're back. Right now, I've found an Illithid manuscript. I picked up the other things on the table that were really big and added them to my wares. And then I couldn't open the chest, so I was like, I'll bring it with me. And now I'm going to read this Illithid manuscript and go crazy.
Appear in your mind, a brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
That, and then we go to this one. This one is properties. We do the same thing. But this time, do it like this.
Hold on. I have a suspicion about these things. It won't let me, like, examine. It's just use this button, push this. There's, like, 3 buttons on one panel, and then some control that I can touch next to her tank. And all I can think about is in Mass Effect 2 when you like find that one colonist or whatever in the tank on the collector ship, and then they just get broken down and flushed.
Okay. Best stream overlay I've ever done.
And I just failed 3 Arcana checks in a row. Another mystery, he says, looking at the sigil uselessly.
Yep. Okay, I think that should be good.
Pick up.
Okay, this is a little bit more real time, which makes sense because it's all on Discord.
Yeah.
And so we're more caught up to you.
Excellent.
And I can still hear, but I might take the volume up a little bit on this because I haven't usually. Oh, that's the person telling you to let them out.
Yeah.
I was like, what's that noise in the background? And I was like, okay. Okay, your feed is live right now. So
excellent.
Come on! Get me out of this thing! Keep looking!
I like how it just gives you buttons. Ah, God, no Arcana check. All right, let's just go with the one that's right by your pod. I feel like that's going to be the one that kills.
That's the choice.
Yellow touch.
Yellow.
The console appears dormant.
Oh, okay. I can at least like interact with it a little before. All right, look for a switch. Just hit it.
Mechanisms are completely unrecognizable at first, but then you spy an empty socket.
I like this game because you can feel the DM energy sometimes where it's like, okay, you failed all your checks. There's a socket. You know what that means.
Yeah. And then I'm sitting at the table and I'm like, what was on the other panel again? 3 buttons. What do they look like again?
What do they look like again?
All right.
What am I? Is this a puzzle I'm supposed to figure out? Can we just say that I hit it?
I'm gonna push the one that's furthest away from the tank.
All right.
Just because it feels. Oh. All right. Got a cup, a quill, and some gold. Sure.
Yep.
All right. What does the middle one do?
Oh. Gotta hit it. Gotta touch it to find out.
All right.
Already dead.
Already dead. Okay. All right. Guess I just gotta hit this.
The console appears dormant.
What if I punch it?
Yeah. Let's punch our problems away. Okay. Thank God. I feel like there's a hair trigger that's gonna kill her at any second.
One of the people that's on the cover of the game. Yeah, sure. They'll let you kill him right off.
I don't know what kind of DM this company is yet.
So there are in this game, you can absolutely do things that make companions leave or fight you, and you can end up just not engaging with them. And so I'm not going to spoil any of that. I'm not going to do that. I will, if you want, I will try to make sure that you don't straight up miss having the option to have someone in your party.
Okay.
Because I think it's fair that it's like, well, part of it is the party, right? Like that's part of the game.
Yeah.
But like, Justin McElroy accidentally didn't have the option in a certain portion of the game to use Lizelle for like dozens of hours because of him missing something.
Oh wow!
And everything, and he's like, "What?" And he just didn't. So when I said there weren't timed events, there are certain things related to how if you take a long rest. If you take a long rest and you don't do something first, occasionally you can. It's not so much that something's fully taken away from you, it's just it changes how you interface with it.
Yeah, okay. No, that's the way. That's gonna take me out. So whatever I'm looking for has to be in this room, right?
I believe it's in another room.
Oh, okay, okay.
I believe it's in an adjacent room.
All right then, let's go.
If I recall correctly.
Exploring.
Let's go looking around. The amount of time that I'm happily willing to engage with Baldur's Gate 3.
God. Yeah, let's see.
Odd things.
If you go to your map, not the mini map, but your like full map here, there might be exclamation points or markers that'll help kind of guide you a little bit. I can't remember.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good to know. Let's see.
We are nearing the helm.
Oh no.
What's inside?
No.
Do as I say.
No, I don't want to go.
That's not the way you want to go.
Nope.
Yeah, other way. I forgot that the game like warns you, like, hey, you're about to progress.
Yeah.
You don't probably want to do that yet, right?
That's good. That's a good DM.
And so, yeah, it's a good DM. Like, in a game for me, it's like, oh, you walk up to this area. There's all these health potions and a bunch of things to refresh your abilities and everything. And you hear the music changes in the background. You're like, oh no, do you want to progress the direction you're going, or maybe look around? Yeah, I believe the key's in here somewhere.
Oh, okay. Cool.
How many hosts of these gay infect?
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
You're not on the cover of the game.
Don't bother. You're barely dented.
What if I use my fists? Oh, he won't let me.
Yeah, well, eventually when you get, it's not a worry now, but eventually when you get like abilities that like enhance your unarmed combat, you know, you can always de-equip your bow staff.
Okay, dope.
I mean, you could do it now in theory, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Rescue the Illithid's captive. Wait. Nope. Okay. Hold on a second. Is there... Arcana fail. God damn it.
Welcome to low intelligence. So much narrative that just is like, well, that's probably something. All right, but again, I think there's a real fun
Dazed woman is trapped.
a real fun joy in the. Oh well, I guess I'm making an uninformed decision.
Yep.
Something. Voices.
Ha!
I hear nothing of the sort.
Come take a seat. You can hear him too.
Yeah.
All right, let's give it a try.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something.
Oh no.
Presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Oh fuck! Did I do that?
I mean, you didn't not do it.
Sorry about that. Not sure there was much I could have done for you.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Change her. Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
I wanted you to do that. I think it's up in the upper area, like the back grid where the key kind of lives. If you just wanna go collect it.
Flare
Okay.
stares at you, weak and dazed.
70. Did I see that right? It had 71 HP. I feel like it flashed for a second.
Yeah, it does have probably around that.
Yep,
amount.
there it is. Sarah Morph. Level
Yep.
8.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
We're
just
gonna leave you in that pod. You can hang out in the pod.
you were saying the thing was where?
I think it's either in like a chest or a body or something like that in that kind of upper area. I think.
Okay. I did grab the stuff from the chest, so I just kind of grabbed everything.
Yeah, I think there's a dead body in that upper area where the chest is. It's got a lot of blood around it.
The dead
There you
girl.
go. Yep.
Okay.
Maybe.
I guess I think I looted that too. Well, we can do the tried and true, just go see if anything changes when we interact with
Yeah,
it.
if anything changes when you interact with it. Camera distance.
Fair enough. The DM's table is only so large.
I can
The
always,
console
of course,
appears
look at it.
dormant.
Yeah. Okay, so apparently you did get it.
So,
The room.
The console hums to life.
change.
What is its purpose? Will it freeze
Change.
her, transform her like that other unfortunate?
Take a closer look.
It's only a 10.
Ah,
Oh no!
the
Your
tr-
destiny with these Arcana checks is amazing.
the
You
tragedy
haven't
of
passed a single one.
being a himbo monk.
Nothing in the
Yep.
appearance of the device is its purpose.
The transformation hypnosis state.
It could even transform the occupant of the pod, like what happened before.
All right. Well, either you're transformed or you're exploded at this point. We gotta go. So, don't say I never did nothing.
The hideous squirming in your head.
Again, a great GM trick of it's like, oh, when you push the button in that other room, it changed them.
Sensation washes over
To be
you.
fair though, this is a different color button.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Will the pod to open? Oh god, wisdom. It's 10, I think. Minus 10. Okay, cool.
Yeah, just flat.
You feel
Oh,
the
was that because I
mechanical
read the Illithid
process
book
you
earlier?
command.
Yeah.
Nice.
To it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Whoop.
Not now. We must go to the helm.
What? Oh, I see. Oh, no, we will have a conversation in a second. I don't know why I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, that you can just kind of casually talk to them.
Yeah. Didn't even occur to me. I was like, no, we gotta go. We'll talk when we're out of here.
Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her
You've all got these worms.
thoughts with wariness.
Oh, no.
Because you have a
It's a great hook for keeping a party together.
Yeah.
You keep dangerous
That's
company.
dope.
Fair point.
Yeah.
Looks like there's
That's what you
plenty
need
of
in a-
fighting.
Hey, Omega. Hey, kick us out. Oh, we have a raid. We have a
Oh,
raid on our
yeah.
hands.
Get off the ship and
What's
watch
up, Meister Hapster?
What's up,
What's
Meister
up?
Hapster?
I have not evolved at all, and we're streaming more Baldur's Gate 3 with a different player that I've watched play this game.
Yeah. It's my first time playing this, and I know next to nothing going in, so I'm playing this almost entirely blind. Let's see. We can get off this ship. Let me come with you. All right, let's get going. Okay, hold up. Did you feel that?
I did. It must be because of those parasites they put in us. But that'll have to
Yeah,
wait.
she's at least honest. Like, yeah, I got one.
Yeah. All right, then, let's get going. I'm Kit Fisto.
Shadowheart. One moment.
Okay.
I just can't click out of the game, I guess. All right.
No.
What's that?
It's nothing. Trust me.
Sure. That's a normal response.
Right?
Lead on.
All right, you now have Shadowheart in your party, so you will have a cleric now.
Right. It's very nice to not have you lagging like 30 to 60 seconds behind.
Yeah. I was hoping that like by doing it through Steam, that like Steam servers would like handle the load.
Yeah, right?
But it doesn't seem like that's what happens.
Share the load.
Just jump down a pit. I'm sure that's fine.
Yeah, right? Wait, wasn't there a bridge we were gonna go to?
I think it's in the direction of like we're going to the bridge's lair. It was in the wrong way that when Lizelle was like, "Hey."
Oh wait, no, that's right. That's the way I came up. Okay, no, I remember. So I need to go, this way to the bridge or whatever. Okay.
But yeah, thank you so much for joining us on this stream.
Yeah.
We are going to be regularly streaming on Thursday evenings around this time, barring anything getting, and then maybe other times as well. We'll figure that out like weekends and other things. It kind of depends on TripleARawn's schedules.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh no!
Devils fighting mind flayers. It's good. It's very good.
I love this. This rules. What's the name of the studio?
Larian.
Larian. Yeah, they ain't pulling any punches.
Nope.
Do it. We will deal with the gate after we escape.
And it's a fight. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
buddy.
So, you know the fight that I told you where you can get the best weapon for Act 1?
Yeah.
That flaming sword that one devil has is the best weapon.
Okay.
And so, what's gonna happen is that devil and the mind flayer that you were talking to are gonna fight each other.
Okay.
And they're gonna engage each other a lot. You can choose to enjoy that, but this is a time you can see you have 15 turns to get to that bridge or to get to the controls. And so generally a lot of people have plenty of time to let the mind flayer kind of like weaken the devil guy and then do that. That's not to say it is a D&D game though, so bad rolls, you end up doing the thing. But like, it's a choice. It's a choice. It's not the end of the world if you don't get it. A lot of weapons are very close to it in Act 1. It just is the best two-hander in Act 1.
Dope. Okay.
It's the first Easter egg that's spread around where they're like, oh no, you want to wait and try and kill this guy and get his weapon. Also, any number, as the win condition for this, any member of your party just has to get and touch the console. It doesn't have to be like you specifically, or all of you have to be in a certain zone. It just has to be somebody.
Okay.
So that gives you the heads up on the mechanics of this battle. But otherwise, I will give you no other tips or hints. That now you are on your own. You've played D&D. You know how to do it.
Hell yeah. Appreciate that. Let's see. Oh, Lesser Imp's almost dead. That one is dead. Let's go punch this guy. Pow! Yeah. Ooh, knock
him out in one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can choose to always do non-lethal damage and knock people out instead of doing that. And in situations where you as a player might think, I don't want to kill this person, I just want them to stop fighting me.
Yeah.
And everything. Some situations in the game are impacted by you choosing not to murder someone and instead just drop them to unconscious.
Okay.
And they don't wake up again until you long rest.
So, disguise. I'm gonna be sneaky. Let's go finish this guy off. What? Oh, he's dead. No. What? Knocked out.
He's knocked out, so he's basically like he's dead. He won't do anything, but if you hit him again, it'll kill him.
Oh, okay. Alright, cool. Dip. What, can I dip it in something right now? Dip it in
I don't think you have
board?
anything. You might be able to dip it in the smolder that's kind of toward the bottom right of your circle.
Oh, okay.
It usually highlights it if it's dippable. Usually it's like acid or like open flame.
Neat.
But yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just gonna fuck with each other for a while.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, miss.
Ow.
Unfortunate. It's good that it happened. I think that's Lizelle, though. She's got the most hit points.
Yeah.
That's probably
Wait. All right, and then move.
On the move.
You and Kelsey both with the metric system. I immediately went into settings and I'm like, no, baby, feet and inches. That's where this game was invented.
Interestingly, it comes in as the default, and I decided to keep it because I was like, yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, I mean, Larian is a European studio, so.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right, so this is the ultimate goal over here.
Yeah, way up there. Yeah.
All right.
On my way.
And then any of the fallen bodies you can loot, and that's a free action.
Will I get the chance to after this or no?
I would say, like, statistically, probably not. I don't know if there's enough turns for you to get all the way up there. Because, like, the moment you hit the console, that ends the combat and progresses the story forward.
Gotcha, okay.
And so...
Appreciate the tip.
So loot on your way, yeah.
Okay.
But looting being a free action, it's quite nice.
Yeah.
It's quite kind of them.
Yeah.
To be like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna make you do it's an object interaction,
yeah.
technically.
Got to press on.
Miss.
Dick. Why don't you go after the Mind Flayer? All right. Loot.
And at this stage, you might as well loot everything.
Yeah.
Eventually, you'll be like, oh no, I have too much, and it slowed me down and everything, but you're fine for a while.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Because the game, appropriately for a video game, does have encumbrance. It's irritating in a tabletop because you don't like have an inventory that's obvious to manage.
Yeah. That makes sense though.
I can't even catch my breath.
All right, you dick. Ooh, not enough movement, but what if I jump?
Yep. You won't be able to use your key points because it's a bonus, but you will be able to attack it at least.
Excellent.
You didn't need him.
Yeah. Ooh, and I can loot this guy. And I can move. All right. Damn. Can't you guys fight somewhere else?
He won't engage. Like he's very unlikely to engage with you.
Okay.
While the mind flayer's still up.
All right.
A lot of the things that you would assume are sellable, right? Like precious gems and everything, they don't have like a special purpose.
Okay.
There's various things you could use to craft like different tinctures and oils and potions and stuff like that. But a lot of the like precious items are literally just there to sell again.
Dope. Let's see. What is your hit point?
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's got quite the well.
Yeah.
And then he has less of a well. So that's the thing is like, you've got the availability. Doing ranged attacks on him is not a bad idea.
Okay.
Because he won't chase you.
Okay. Damn it.
Oh yeah. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry. You haven't progressed it yet. Just more enemies are about to pop out.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I guess if they're gonna pop out now is better than later, because I thought we were clear. Should have known better. Let's see. In that case, wait. I already looted that.
What's inside?
Oh. Not quite close enough. If you want to attack with a ranged weapon and you don't have one on you, when you go to the inventory is kind of like shared amongst the characters, so you can go to a screen where you see all of them. I just can't remember what screen that is. Give me a moment and I'll find out what screen that is, or how to pull that up, because I've got the keyboard things.
Trickery domain. Okay.
Might be in your main menu. Not that one. The one that brings up the one that you get to like maps to get to the map to. However you got there the last time. Quest, inspiration, tutorials. No, it's not in there. Where is it? Hold on, let me find it. It's a very useful screen for managing inventory because you can just drag things between characters.
Okay.
So let me find that just so that you have that while you continue to do what you want to do.
Oh wow. You go straight up, top down.
Yeah.
Still on my feet.
I'm just hitting buttons now. N and I do the same thing, apparently. I'm trying to drag this to the right.
Is it a tab? If you hit tab, does that do anything? Hit it again.
Aha!
There it is. There it is. And so this is where you could be like, oh, I don't have a ranged weapon, but somebody else looted a crossbow. Let me drag that across and equip it.
Nice. Okay.
Kind of thing. And so I think you can just click and drag, if I recall correctly. You might just right-click on it and send it.
Cool. All right. Let's see. Aha, I see. Cool.
And then that way you get those early game. It's like, oh man, I really wish I'd grabbed that because I would like to shoot someone, and everything. But yeah, so they give you a little bit. Another pro tip in this menu: if you just wanted to, like, say you didn't have a potion on you, but an ally did, you could just bring this up and just use the potion from their screen.
Oh, okay. Cool. Oh, I see. I can't wear it. That's fine. Okay. All right, so tab. Very cool.
Yeah, tabs that. And so that's how you're going to manage a lot of your inventory and manage a lot of your equipment and stuff like that.
Sweet.
Controllers don't have that. There's this whole other menu system that's a lot less efficient on controllers, so I got used to it, but it was a nightmare.
What is going on here? Oh, okay. Aha, I see. Alright, so I got all my movement. I can't shoot. Alright.
Miss, come on, Mind Flayer.
Ouchie. That's not something you want to do.
But yeah, Lizelle should be able to shoot him. I think it's the little arrow icon.
Hamstring shot.
Oh yeah, and then you have the specials, yeah.
It's the same damage. It's piercing. It's the reduced movement speed for 2 turns.
2 turns.
Well, they're not going to be moving for a while, so nah. Just regular for now. Ooh, critical
Nice.
hit.
I mean, it's not a lot of damage, but we'll take it.
Yeah.
I won't give in.
I don't know if you get in melee range if he attacks you or not. So that's a choice you can make. Also, have you saved like manually saved at some point?
Nope.
It's auto saving.
Okay.
But you occasionally you might want to do one of those saves to be like, okay, I'm about to do something real stupid.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna see if this kills me.
I'll see you in hell. Oh, miss. Great. Haha, just kidding. Ah, damn it. I forgot about them. All right. Ooh, firebolt. That's 2 to 9. That's 1 to 10. Piercing shot. Gaping wounds. Yes. Saved piercing shot. Boo.
And I think she can. I think does she have healing word?
Shield of Faith. Yep, healing word.
Yes. So she can top you up.
Ranged? Oh yeah, it is ranged.
Yeah, that's the little baby heal at range.
Nice. Oh, perfect.
There you go.
Baby heal's a full heal at this point.
Yeah, exactly. Mind Flayer is not long for this world.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I might just. I don't know. We'll give it another shot and see.
See where you can get him down and decide. 'Cause he's still at 90 some odd hit points.
Ooh, a miss. I don't know.
Yeah, if you wanna cruise, you're not really in the long run. You're like, oh man, I don't do 2 more or 2 to 4 more damage.
Yeah.
Dang. In the long run, it's not going to be the difference maker.
Yeah.
It also tends to tell you if you're going to move out of range and they're going to opportunity attack you.
Mm-hmm.
You can see those little like dagger arrows when you're on movement. And then it'll be like, I'm gonna try and hit you.
Yeah.
For that. So just a thing to keep an eye on. Many a time I accidentally got myself opportunity attacked. But it's also.
I see. Yep. Okay.
Yeah. Standard D&D rolls. They're right next to you,
Yep.
so they will hit you.
Excellent.
It's a good call. Kill the one you were most likely to kill.
Yeah.
You might be out of key points, I think, already.
I'm
but that makes
definitely
sense.
out of key points. Oh, huh. All right. Nice. All right.
Have to keep going.
Remember to loot on the way.
Oh, yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, seriously.
One action misses to get to 5th level. Everyone has like 2. Most people have 2 things they can do.
Come a little closer.
Huh?
Oh yeah, this is it cutting over to people coming in from behind.
Ah, I see.
So like it keeps the urgency going,
Yeah.
right? Of it being like, all right, they're far away, and I'm much closer to the console now.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, now that he's fallen, maybe it's time to just get.
Yeah.
You can dash, I suppose.
Oh yeah,
if you want to.
where's?
It's the Featherfoot one, top line of the icons.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Don't have enough actions left, but as long as people stay away from him.
Yeah.
These boots have seen everything.
Oh no! What did I run past? Oh, fuck you. Whatever. Hooray!
The helm's alien transponder. You made it.
I like that the game decided it's like the rolls weren't in your favor. Just leave it.
Yeah.
Lose subscribers for suboptimal play. That's amazing.
Dick! What did I do to you? That Nautilus is so cool.
It really is. Yeah.
Ah, I see. That's the trade-off. You could lose loot. Yeah, whatever. I'm a monk. I have no need for worldly treasures. Oh,
Loading, loading, loading. It's a pretty big load.
okay. There we go. I think I lost you for a second, but I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because it's loading the first zone. So, the first main zone. So it's got to load basically the whole first act, essentially.
That makes sense. Well, that can't be good. The look on her face.
And then smartly, while this cinematic plays, a lot of the rest of Act 1 is loading in the background.
Yeah. That's a good classic developer trick.
Oh,
Oh, snap.
I wonder why that happened. Maybe some explanation will eventually come.
That was the DM.
DM's like, I don't want you to die here.
Yeah. Suddenly, a magic cushion appears.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull.
Oh. Let's see. Where did I land?
Chaos of the crash site confuses the landscape. You'll need to find a settlement or landmark, and you'll need to do it quickly. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Unique items. Personal chest in a camp to find my unique DLC items. I don't think I got the DLC.
You get something automatically for just playing it now because they updated a bunch of things in patches and just put them in your camp.
Okay, cool.
Because they're a dope studio that likes to give their players stuff.
Awesome.
There's a reason this game looks like it crossed $1 billion in sales. Is because it's a very good game and the studio is great.
I wish I could zoom out more and see.
I know, right?
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, there's plenty of YouTube videos online of people like going into DevTool camera and panning out and really showing off the whole area.
I know I'm gonna get deep into that once I'm done with this game.
Yeah, you are. Also, my favorite thing about mods, because of course BG3 has mod support, but because of the contract with Wizards of the Coast, they couldn't do as much as they did for Divinity Original Sin. But by happenstance, when they released their mod support, a modder figured out how to hack through it and then create whole levels and things like that. And so modders figured that out. By some chance, they figured that out. And Larian just couldn't do anything about that. And so basically they're just like, the modder community will figure out how to make levels in this. We just can't make like a really fun level designer or things like that. Because in Divinity, you have a GM mode where you can make like campaign sections and things like that.
Wow. That's cool. Let's see. I was hoping you might know.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Fun alternate dialogue. If you do not get her out of the pod and you leave her, you still find her here on the beach and she's super mad at you.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. She's like, what? I needed help. And then eventually she's like, yeah, it was a tense time. But like, she goes, what happened? Why'd you leave me? And everything. So it's a very fun, and it kind of gently influences a few more like nearby dialogue options and things, because it takes her like a little bit of time to like chill out about it.
That's awesome.
But yeah.
You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us.
Racist.
Yeah, there's a little bit of that in this game. They toned it down. The original release, the full release, oh my goodness, they still in here, but like I was playing a tiefling and it was not kind to me. Same thing that happens if you play a drow. Yeah. And then they're like, we're gonna peel that down so it's kind of in there, but like not as like directly prevalent. It's
more
like
concerned for her than she is for you, clearly. We need to take care of ourselves. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer.
You're a healer.
Yeah, right?
These little monsters in our heads.
Let's see. Indeed, I'd better get moving then. Farewell.
You can do it.
Yeah, I believe you. Any idea where we are?
I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from.
Oh yeah. Fully agreed.
On a Nautiloid in the Hells? Yeah, probably.
Oh, neat. Okay. Let's see. You want to stay together, I take it? Okay.
We need each other. And we both know what's at stake.
I don't know why it's got to phrase it like that, but yeah, okay.
Because your charisma score is lower.
Oh, yeah.
just before we go.
Wait, so is it like really
I wanted
like
to
the way
thank you
you say
again.
things is affected by your charisma score?
It would have been all too
Like,
Um,
on that level?
broadly, no,
Mhm.
but sometimes very subtly, yes. And
Okay.
everything. So it you're not going to get a lot of those,
Mhm.
but and also you of course get special dialogue by being a half elf. You get special dialogue by being a monk.
Sick.
And everything. So yeah, if you're thinking, man, that must have been a lot of recorded lines, it's so many more recorded lines than you could possibly imagine. This game has more voice acting lines recorded in it than any other RPG has had in the history of gaming.
Damn.
And it's not even close. It's not even close. The voice actors on and off worked it the full 5 years of development.
Damn.
And then after development too, when they added some more scenes and updated the endings and added new endings and stuff. Again, Baldur's Gate doesn't have DLC; it has patches. It had a premium version that you could buy, and then that was it. It doesn't have like a. It doesn't have like a.
Yeah.
Wait for milk money. You got a hat.
Yeah.
It's the best. None of the. I would say
My walking
0%
hat,
of
my
the
walking
hats.
stick.
0% of this hats in this game would be described as cool, and I love that.
Awesome.
There's some that are better or worse, but like nothing. It takes till end game for you to get some really sick shit, but like most of the game, you're walking around in like normie hats.
Because you know I'd be playing that Fashion Souls game. I'm all about the fashion. Tongue.
The very first mod that was made for Baldur's Gate was a mod to take all of the costume textures in the game, all of the regular clothes that civilians wear, and put them into your camp chest so that you could dress your doll up.
Nice. Yes. Hell yeah.
Camp supplies.
Fresh
A
water.
backpack.
There must be a settlement nearby.
Shanties for the... Wait, what was it? I open in...
It's in your inventory.
Shanties for the bitch queen.
Yep. I hope you like reading. There's a lot of it in this game.
Awesome.
There's references to previous games. There's a couple Easter egg documents that are references to Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2. They're Larian's prior to RPGs. There's of course, references to a couple film properties in this game. You know, classic RPG shit.
Yeah.
Right? Like, where they're like, yeah, we're gonna... I don't think this one is specifically in there, but it's like, there's Indiana Jones's skull, whip, and hat.
Suspension of Murgrass.
Ooh, a letter.
Sigh, I love you. There, I said it. And if you meet me tomorrow, I'll say it again, and keep on saying it till we're old and gray. So let's do it. Let's go to Baldur's Gate. I know it's risky. That's unfortunate. Or wait. Oh, that's not Anna. That's the Fisher who got it. Still, unfortunate.
Yep.
Da, da. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na.
Yeah, yep. Just wander around the map.
Na, 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 na.
Looting bodies. So the little things that you heard little steps taking, those were the little brain crawlers, whatever they're called.
Oh, the intellect devourers. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's what those little steps were.
What's
Oh yeah, your feet get wet.
okay.
So I wouldn't say it's super robust, but this does have reactive things. So like, let's say someone's standing in a pond and you cast lightning in the pond, it will electrify everyone that's standing in the pond, right?
Nice, yeah.
And so like, if there's oil that's spilled on the ground and you put fire at it, it will catch fire. It's not as robust as their Divinity Original Sin versions of these, which that's all that combat is about. Like, that combat loves to chain things.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it's pretty good.
So
You found a fast travel gate.
nice. All right. Dagger root. Ashes of dagger root. Let's see these recipes.
So the way the recipes work is that you start with the lowest quality of the thing, and then that makes the next layer of recipes quality of the thing.
Okay.
And so a lot of the things, you're not really making sort of an endpoint item, you're making sort of a midpoint item to make endpoint items. So like you're like, oh, I need this and this and this to make a healing salve, and then I can combine that with this and I can make a healing potion. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so that's in my first playthrough, I did not do any alchemy or make things until Act 3. Because I just didn't notice the menu. I just kept collecting things and eventually was like, this isn't. And then I didn't really understand. I was like, well, these aren't making things that are useful, so I guess I'll just collect them like I do. But like maybe I'll get into it. And then when I was watching Kelsey play, they immediately dove into that, and I'm like, oh, I should do that. So then I just made a truckload of like 100 hours of gaming, looting of various resources. And I was like, oh, cool,
nice. I bet you had hella shit you could make at that point, though.
Yeah, it was like a whole solid like 40 minutes of me just making things.
Oh,
yeah, there they are.
I have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
oh,
Better stay back.
all right.
One strike can be lethal.
Let's do it. Where you at?
They're pretty far off, but
Okay. In that case,
I might as well.
oop. Yeah, that's right. Dash over here so I can punch you in the face. Oh, they don't have a lot of movement, huh?
I think they have 20 feet, so 40 on a dash, maybe 25.
Skitter, skitter, skitter. All right, cool. Possibly days.
Time to meet your maker.
Saved from the days. Boo, yeah. What's this? Protect a creature from attacks, increase AC by 2. Not against these. Dip, shove. Yes, why not? Yeah.
It's just fun. You can immediately imagine that there are many beneficial choices you could make
Yeah.
with that.
All right. Yeah.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Right back down. Oop, not that. Yes, and then oh, attack of opportunity. No. All right, well.
See if
No. Down.
all right, so
3 successful rose sale. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
so you can, as a party member, just go up and burn. I think it's an action to just auto pull them out of death saves.
Okay.
But it burns an action to do it. You can, of course, it's still the same D&D rules where if you get healed, you automatically come out of death saves and everything like that. And you can even just huck a potion at someone and it shatters on the ground and that counts, and they get potioned that way.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm just letting you know that those are your downed options.
Appreciate that.
But yeah.
Let's see. What is this again? 2 to 7. You got 9.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh yeah, and then I think it should have your spell slots kind of like right up top when you're hovering spells, right above the menu.
Yeah.
Cantrips, level 1s, level 2, or level 1. This is all you got.
Yeah. Okay.
disadvantage because they're in melee range of you, and it's a ranged spell.
Aha, yeah.
Yeah, D&D rules,
Yep.
baby. Inflict wounds, on the other hand, no
Yeah.
such problems.
Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah, that killed him.
Then looting is free. They never have anything on them. All right.
Yeah. Oh, and you can cast multiple level spells in a turn. So, like, you cast Inflict Wounds. If you wanted to cast Healing Word, you would be allowed to cast Healing Word because it's a bonus action. It doesn't matter that it's a leveled spell.
Okay.
It doesn't have that weird rule that original 5th Ed did. New 5th Ed also works by that rules, 2024.
Mm-hmm.
It also works by... Yeah, you know, you can just if it lets you mechanically cast 2 leveled spells, you can do it.
Cool.
And so yeah, so there that creates a lot of things, a lot of opportunities.
Yeah. All right. Guess I'm just shoving you.
Oh yeah, when you come up. You do get like a half turn. God damn it.
Damn it. Scroll of detect thoughts. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do.
No. Ah, damn. So that burnt your bonus action, but if you want to revivify you can use your revivify scroll there. Or you could just help. And then at least you come up to 1.
Yeah.
It may not be very useful. They may just attack you again, but help is an unlimited amount of things.
All right, hit her, damn it. God damn it. I can't like defend or anything.
Nope. Eventually, as a monk, you'll get like dodge and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But
Oh, I should have drank my fucking potion. What am I doing? Oh, man.
Yay! I missed anyway.
All right.
Yeah, that would have been the play. Is a potion drink next time. But now you can at least attack once and then drink a potion.
Yeah.
Or drink a potion first and then attack.
And she's at 3 of 10, so yeah.
Yeah. This is also why I said, yeah, do normal. Normal's not so easy.
Yeah.
It's not a walk in the park.
Hell yeah.
Potion.
Oh,
No.
shit! No! Oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God. Amazing.
That's the GM doing pity rolls behind the screen for me. Alright. We're just gonna do this. Good old...
Gonna whack him.
Yep, good old whack. Good old whack, nothing beats that. Alright.
Potion first. There you go.
Hooray!
And you leveled.
Yay! Alright, go to level up screen. Ah, I see. Rest menu, end the day. Oh, okay, whatever.
You can level up while you're in. Yeah, you don't have to rest to do it.
Yeah.
And everything.
I would have to go to a bonfire.
You get so many things. What do you get if you hover your mouse over them, though?
Got health. I got unarmored movement. When I'm not wearing armor, right? Cool. Excellent.
Yeah.
Additional key point. Good. Patient defense. Attack rolls have disadvantage, and I have advantage on dex saving throws for 1 turn.
What kind of action is that? Is it a bonus?
Yep, bonus. Bonus action. They're all bonuses. Step of the wind, dash, double my movement speed. Jump no longer requires a bonus action. Oh, shit. Step of the wind, disengage. Retreat to safety by disengaging. Jump no longer requires a bonus action. Shit. All right.
Moving around the screen a little bit because it
Is there
for some
more?
reason it's trimming you off on that, and I didn't notice until now.
Trimming me off
Weird.
what?
So for some reason, and we'll fix this later.
Mm-hmm.
We'll fix this in the next one. It's trimming the bottom of your stream off, which hasn't mattered until just this, so some of the text isn't showing up, and I just now noticed that because we were in this very menu heavy space.
Okay.
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
There's not much I can do about it now that I'm gonna do about it here 2 hours in.
Yeah. All right. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Mugs, martial character, at least at the beginning, definitely. So, therefore...
We got spell slot, channel divinity charges, 2-1 turn undead. All right.
I think with her, I think either clicking into where the icons are telling you what it's doing, or maybe beside where it shows, like on the right hand of the screen where it shows a bunch of icons there. I don't remember if it lets you like choose your spell. Like it does let you choose your spells eventually, but like maybe there's an icon kind of by the level up thing. It's in the top right corner of the level up screen. There we go. So this lets you select what spells you have kitted.
Okay.
Because of course you don't you are a cleric, so you don't have to like learn spells by books.
Sick.
But you do have more spells that you know than you can have prepared in a day. And so when you level, you automatically get to do this. You can also do this on short rests too. So like you can change your kit out a lot.
Nice.
But yeah, create and destroy water. It's so important. I mean, it is if you get into a fire. Yeah. Because water does indeed, if you throw like a barrel of water or a flask of water at fired ground, it puts it out, like you would expect.
Nice.
Or cast a water spell. But yeah. And then it should have at least given you the it did. It gave you the hit points that you earned by doing that. Nice. Don't walk over the flames. Don't walk over the flames. Okay. Okay. The flames will set you ablaze, and it'll do like it'll do anywhere between 1 to 4 damage to you.
Jesus,
very irritating.
God damn it! The game should just know that I would not want to walk through the fire.
It tries when you do the click auto pathing. It tries to do its best, but it's not perfect.
Interesting. Oil of diminution,
yeah. And so you can put those on your weapons, right? And then that way you can use them.
Oh.
And give them effects. Very Witcher style.
Hell yeah.
Potion of speed, baby!
Yeah.
That's their haste potion. Void bulbs are sick.
Cool. Alright. Stepped in a surface that could be dangerous. Okay. Caustic bulb. All right. Some nice throwables. Oh, right. Alt. What am I doing?
Is alt the thing that pops up things?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a very good thing for you to have. On controllers, there's like a seek kind of button trigger. I think it's R3, and it just kind of spreads out around you and then highlights all the things.
Nice.
And so it works very much like you would think it. And so it's like, it was really interesting watching Kelsey have to like alternate between them and like figure these out, because I just played with the controller the whole time and everything, and being like, oh yeah, this is obviously done. I think the one thing that the reason they switched to controller for movement was that they were like, yeah, but like I want to like wander around the world, like how you move yourself with an analog stick, right?
Yeah.
And everything, and that feels good because it's not like I take a cursor with my like left analog stick and move it around. I just my left analog stick is walk, and so or run. So it's just I move around it like you would move around a game.
Yeah.
With a controller.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I might actually give that a try. Next
Especially
time.
if do you usually play Dark Souls with
Oh
controllers?
yeah.
Yeah, then you will probably get very comfortable with a controller. Then the menus aren't any harder to navigate than Dark Souls menus with a controller.
No.
So
Yeah, it's I like there are definitely people who play Dark Souls with mouse and keyboard, and it's just that feels weird to me just thinking about it. All right, where are we at here? Okay. Oh, I haven't been in here yet. It looks like.
Yep, that's a new burnt out section.
Okay.
Can you go to your main map for me, please? I just want to make sure that you got something. Okay, okay. So, you're welcome to explore as you like, of course. But I would suggest at some point you see how there's kind of like a brown trail on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
You at some point you want to hug that side.
Okay.
You don't have to immediately get to it,
Yeah.
but at some point you want to hug that side.
I'll go check that out because I am really bad about looking at maps. I like insist on navigating purely by like the game world. So that's why
Yeah, so I will keep on that duty for you because you can see there's a guy there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and I will do that part of it and make sure that you don't miss things that are like really big.
Appreciate that.
There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
You look capable enough. Easily. Stand back. But yeah, what about
I
you?
was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
Monk dexterity. The elf's grapple is weak. Basic. Slip the hold. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, because you're a monk, you get advantage.
I can add a bonus? Guidance.
Yeah, she can give you guidance.
Yes.
I think it's okay. Yeah.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Come on, guidance. Come on, guidance. Oh, Jesus. Thank God. Thank God you got guidance on that one. That was a wildly bad roll.
Unbelievable. Chimera.
I saw you on the ship.
Oh,
strutting
you
about while
bastard.
I was trapped in that pod.
Bastard.
What did you and those tentacled freaks
Ah. Those AAA rolls.
No, what I do love, I think it's one of my favorite things about Baldur's Gate, is that they, whenever there's a roll, they go to the roll menu, you line up all of your bonuses, you make the roll, and they make you wait to see the roll to emulate what rolling a dice is. And at first there's that instinct, is like, is this ever gonna get tedious? And it's like, I don't know, bro. Does it ever get tedious when you're playing D&D? No, it doesn't.
Right?
It's very exciting every time. And so you can kind of speed it up, but it always gives you just like a little bit of a beat. To be like, fuck, or yeah. So like, yeah, it's one of my favorite things.
Hell yeah. All right. You have it backwards. They snatched me up too. Let's try and relate.
I'm not an idiot. I saw. Ah!
Your mind twists out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm, the light. The fear.
What was that? What's going on?
It's the Mind Flayer's worm. It connected us.
Of course. That explains things somewhat.
What's up, totally normal, red-eyed looking guy?
Right?
I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Apology accepted. I probably would have done the same.
A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion.
What a way to say that.
I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched
Astarion is the maybe top 3 RPG like companion characters for the voice acting and dialogue alone. Like, he's got a good story arc as well, but
Awesome.
like there's a reason that his voice actor, after winning a bunch of awards for this last year, a bunch of awards for this, has rocketed to that like Troy Baker or Nolan North level of fame amongst the people, the community that pays attention to that stuff. And also the voice actor that does Astarion doesn't look like him, but is like eyeshadowy, gothy kind of adjacent,
Nice.
and like really plays that up for like award carpet events and appearances.
So
Yeah. So he's very funny.
looks the way he
Is that
sounds.
so? We clearly move in different circles.
Yeah.
Of course.
So,
Of course that's
do
his
you know anything about
response.
these worms?
Guess we move in different circles.
He's a great character.
Yeah. Let's see. I know we don't want him in our heads.
No. Of that much we can be certain. These worms are already affecting me. I can feel it. Now,
Hell,
what to
I'm
do
shipping
about
Kid
it?
and Astarion at this point. Let's see. We could start by traveling together. Better odds, I'd say.
No, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
Classic D&D party. Oh, you just wander into a guy, little bit of an interaction. I don't want to party up. Well, yeah, because we're here.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the point. But yeah, and so I wanted to make sure you got Astarion.
appreciate
Another
that.
character, Justin McElroy, completely missed for hours. He had to go back and get him.
Amazing. Oh
That
really?
thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured.
Did I miss anything over here? Doesn't.
Yeah, there's more stuff. You're in the mini-map shows darkness.
Okay.
So it means that you haven't gone there. But don't walk into the smoldering flames.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't be
Don't
too
do it.
careful here. Ah!
Don't do it.
What's this? Did I already get this one?
This one's a more dead mind flayer.
Yes.
Nope. And then I think that connects to where you were.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I will say this game rewards you for being really like completionist about map reveal. It's pretty dense. Like, it doesn't waste a lot of time with that. Ooh, oh yeah, you definitely want to head in that direction. You saw there was like a circling portal up top.
Oh, up here? Oh,
yeah, way up
yeah.
there. Yeah, you definitely want to head in that direction eventually.
Oh, eventually. Okay.
Or immediately. That's fine.
Is this this is the fast travel point, right?
Nope.
No? Oh, okay.
But you do want to interact with it.
Right now?
Yeah, you can right now. You might as well.
Okay, it's not gonna like take me away from everything.
No.
All right. Because that's what I'm worried about. I'm not ready to like leave
Oh, yeah.
or move
No,
on.
no, you're not.
And swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Oh, we touching it.
You gotta touch it.
Gotta touch the glowing thing. Owie! How could that happen? Oh!
A hand? Anyone?
Who are you?
Just your average traveler stuck between realms. Pull me out, and we'll get properly introduced.
Can I slap the hand and then help him?
I believe so.
Excellent.
Perhaps I should have clarified. A helping hand. Anyone?
Amazing.
What a
Very fun.
What a choice. Help! Help! All right, let's do this.
Add bonus. Get that guidance.
Yeah. Wait, how often can I do that?
It's a cantrip. You can do it as many times as you want.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Yeah, baby. That's a strong success.
Hell yeah. Ooh, I need to stop so I have this little tick where I'll click on something and then I'll click again. I need to stop that because it's but yeah.
It moves it along.
Yeah.
Keep pulling.
You there.
Oh. Hello. Gale of Waterdeep.
Hello.
Apologies. A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well.
Oh snap! Another one of them. Draw your weapon. Never mind the nautiloid. How did you get stuck in that stone?
I don't know what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in freefall. As I was plummeting to certain death, I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion. Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side, as it were. How about you?
That's quick thinking.
How did you survive the fall?
I took control of the ship, landed it safely, and saved the day.
That vast burning wreckage behind you somewhat contradicts your story, but here you stand, so who am I to argue? Still, swashbuckling heroics aside, I have the unfortunate suspicion your survival is still very much in jeopardy. Back on the ship, you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region, were you not?
Couldn't have phrased it more repellently myself.
No sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceremorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided.
Ah, that's why that lady was
You
there.
don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you?
To establish the stakes.
Surgeon. Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle.
I love how Gale talks.
Yeah, same.
It's beyond most clerics' skills.
I have a feeling I might be keeping Gale around. We'll see. We'll see though.
He is a wizard. He's useful. So.
Yeah.
You don't happen to be one.
We got lots more to meet, I think, though. So.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. In the presence of the. Wait. Oh yeah. No, no, for wait. Surgeon. Oh, okay. The few. I see. You don't happen to be one of them? Can't say that I am. I was going to ask you the same question.
And it looks like we're both starved for answers. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
You know, I was just thinking the same thing.
Most excellent.
No, thank you.
Parasite shared is a parasite.
I don't want to have fun with all the characters that this game has written for me.
No, right?
Before you think you're about to embark on
Second
the journey of the
playthrough,
most
though, maybe.
ill-mannered man.
Right? Yeah, I was just thinking, like, a future playthrough, it could be fun to, like, try to play a lone wolf.
Foresighted kindness, I assure you.
I'm gonna name that one Kung Fu, The Journey Continues.
Themselves for me to return the favor.
He will also be a monk.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so now you have your party of 4, and you can go and level up Asterion and Gale immediately because they come in at the level that you're at.
Nice. Excellent. All right.
Yeah. You wizard.
Got a spell slot.
And so yeah, you got to go up to that pick spells menu.
Okay. Evocation. Gold. Oh, okay. That was what he did. Okay.
Yeah.
Creating pocket of safety with evocation spells. Okay.
Oh yeah, you got to pick what kind of wizard he is. Evocation sort of, I believe, if I recall correctly, evocation is sort of the elementalist.
Okay. I'm gonna go with defaults this time around.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Let's see. Chromatic orb. Thunder damage? Oh, hell yeah. I really want to see what chromatic orb looks like in this game because, like, how they imagine it, because I always imagine it just, like, very literally. Just like a very colorful orb. Let's see. Gotta go with the classic.
I mean, magic missile is, you can never go wrong with magic missile, right?
Yeah. Prepare spells. Mage armor is good.
Definitely want to keep a cantrip in the pocket.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I can't remember if it asks you to do that here, but no, these are all level 1s.
Yeah. Do I have? I don't have a cantrip. It looks like.
I think it auto selects the cantrips for you based off of your subclass. So he'll have like a pretty straightforward, like he'll probably have like Firebolt or like the Ray of Ice or whatever it is.
Okay. Let's see, Witch Bolt. I'm gonna replace Witch Bolt with that, and then why sleep when I can missile? Thunderwave, gotta keep. Grease. I love that it's a pig.
Yep.
Cool. All right. I think that's good.
I think that's a good kit.
Boom. Ooh, a rogue. Nice. Hell yeah.
So, unfortunately, because I was playing a bard and everything, there wasn't a lot of reason for me to have a rogue in the party. And so I didn't actually... I talked with Asterion all the time in camp, and when it was a relevant mission for his, like, journey as a character, I would bring him along. But I didn't have nearly as much time with him as I might have liked, just, like, wandering around, because I'm like, I do all the talking. I do all the, like, I do all the Dexy stuff. I do all of it. So I don't need you on this. So I didn't get a lot of in-play time with Asterion.
Okay.
But I do want to give you the heads up, Aaron. I don't know when you want it. We're planning to wrap.
Oh yeah.
Because it's a weekday, and I know you work.
Yeah.
You know, like, and everything.
I'm down.
And so
honestly, I'm down for whenever. Like, I could wrap in 10, or I could like go till midnight.
I think maybe in 10.
Okay.
Only because I've got to work, and it'll been almost. But like normally that means we'll do like 2.5, 3 hour streams each time, which I think is a good call.
Yeah.
There's so you pretty much collected up everyone until you eventually run into Lizelle again.
Okay.
That you can collect up, but I wanted to make sure that you got to 4 kit party as soon as possible. Oh, heads up too, since you selected him as the lead, he's the guy you're walking as right now.
Okay, thank you.
Gale. Yeah, and so just a reminder, switch it over.
Appreciate that. But yeah, no, that sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, and I think it's just mostly it's like that way. It's a good chunk. It's decent and everything. You get a fair amount in, and then. But yeah, I was definitely like, I think with the speed Aaron's gonna play this. We can get to a full party kit before we bounce, and we did.
Yeah.
You were already kind of wandering in those directions.
Hell yeah. This is
You approached the dying monster.
maybe after
The
this
thing
scene,
that abducted you.
this will be a good
Yeah.
cap.
Could
This will
end
be a
its
good
life
cap.
Here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
I
you
should
feel
be
hate,
furious.
and you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame.
Classic mind flayer.
It's
Yup.
possessing your mind, forcing you to love it. But then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
I'm gonna wade into this battle of the minds with my 8 intelligence.
You can at least
I
you
raise
can
it
get
to
guidance
10?
on these. I think you raised it to 10. I don't think you have any negatives.
Okay.
Like always, please.
Ooh, nice.
Hey, there you go.
Yay.
30-20.
One thought, man.
Your minds fuse.
I have the hat here. I'm in charge.
But then it's
Look at my little
claws
tassels.
back with a vengeance, a vice locking your mind into obedience. It needs sustenance to survive, and with your very body, you can provide.
With my 10 wisdom, here we go.
Again, the GM is very kind in the early game.
Woo.
Oh no!
But thank God for that. No, really? Oh.
Yeah, no,
I thought the guidance got me over the edge.
no.
Damn. Damn it. What's happening?
I don't know what happens if you fail this.
Warm, wet tentacles
I
wrap
think you just
themselves
died.
around you. And for the first time in your life, you're perfectly happy.
Damn. And they just watched it happen. Character death.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. So they kill you like you would die in D&D, where it's like, okay, they can.
And
bring
now
you
he
back.
has 50 hit points. Oh, he had 3 earlier.
Yep.
I should have just fucking shot him.
Welcome to the consequences style play that I love so much about this game. Now, if you want to like wait before you get into this battle, you can just go to your pause menu and save. Here, you can save at any time.
Oh, nice.
In Baldur.
Okay.
You can even save mid conversation, and
Nice.
stuff. So you can save if you want to just wait until next time to jump into this, kill him, kill him. Another reason why I'm like, you should have all of your party members.
Yeah. Now,
'cause
real
I knew
quick
this-
question. Does he always start with 50 hit points, or...
No, if you kill him, you there are people that just go up to him and just attack him straight up, and or they like throw a rock at him and they just kill him before the interaction even happens. Like, you can absolutely manipulate this however you kind of want. If you pass the wisdom save, you get the option to let him slowly die or kill him straight out. Right? Like, yeah, it has all of the kind of D&D sort of like that. The roll was bad. You're fighting.
Yeah.
But
fuck that up. Now he's got 50 hit points.
yeah, and everything, and so it just means that it's more. But again, this is why I was like, play it on normal. Play it on normal.
Yeah.
Normal can still be challenging. It's and especially at lower levels, just like D&D. Where it's like, fuck, I don't have the hit points for this.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
But yeah, I think this is a great part to stop, because then next time you can just get right into the fight.
Yeah.
Right into the fight with our boy. You have 3. You have considerably more action economy than him. I think you'll probably be fine.
Yeah.
especially because your new 2 party members haven't wasted any of their abilities yet.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for setting this up so that you can play this game and so that I can watch this yet again, because it's just my favorite. It's my favorite RPG in the same way. It's like in the same categories like Chrono Trigger and like Mass Effect 2 and stuff like that, where I'm like, I just love this game so goddamn much.
No, yeah.
It's so funny.
My pleasure. I fucking... Yeah, I've been looking forward to this.
So far, how are you feeling? You feeling good? You feeling strong? You feeling powerful?
Hell yeah.
You died already? You already failed. I love it. Guidance. With guidance, a DC 5, you roll a 2, guidance is a 2, you fail. No bonus to the wisdom save. When you set wisdom to 10, when you were like, I don't know, do I need wisdom for magic? I'm like, I don't know. Everything with mind flayers you need to wisdom save on, and I'm like, yes.
No.
Yes. Yes, Aaron. And I'm like, then you can make the decision when you eventually get there to be like, oh, I met the way to respec my character. I don't like doing this. I don't like failing this much.
Yeah.
But like normally, if someone said DC 5, you're like, I'm gonna pass that. Statistically, I must.
Right. And then I did.
But it's my favorite version because I've never done the version. I knew that he could recover and heal off of you, but like in both playthroughs, or all 3 playthroughs, I always pass the checks, and so therefore,
I'm glad that like it's D&D death, because at first I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to reload a save or something.
Yeah, like obviously TPK is TPK, but like I do like that they're like, no, you're the whole party. They can bring you back up. It's fine. You have resurrection scrolls.
Yeah.
And everything, but like, yeah, this is the, and I can, without telling you at all what it is, you have already done something as a player that may impact how your character's journey goes.
Oh boy.
Like, you know, in a significant, it's not, the table isn't fully set. You've just placed a single fork on the table, and I'm not going to tell you what it is to see if you just kind of casually keep accidentally setting the table. Because it's its own fun fucking journey. But thanks for everyone that hung out in the chat. We will be back maybe next Thursday. It's Christmas week, so we'll find out. But like, but maybe next Thursday we might be back sooner than that. You can watch, you can see videos for TripleARawn on YouTube under TripleARawn, correct? For all of your most successful runs in Souls-like games and other games of the ilk. And you can, of course, go over to Dying of Exposure's YouTube, or you can come back here on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Pacific time to watch the tabletop campaign Cosmos Candela, which is a Space Candela Obscura game. A sci-fi game based off Critical Role's Candela Obscura TTRPG system, because I could not help myself. But until then, we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.